What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back for another movie review today, and today we're going to be talking about the Reign of Superman. Now, the anime movie just came out. I was able to watch it online. If you guys have not seen it, go ahead and click off the video. We're going to be doing a lot of spoilers review in this movie review. So it does take place right after the events of the death of Superman 6 months after. You've been seeing multiple Superman. You've been seeing Superboy. You've been seeing Cyborg Superman. You've been seeing Steel Superman. You've been seeing another with the glasses, the Eradicate Superman. So don't know exactly who's real Superman, but none of them are. Now it goes throughout the story of trying to figure out who they are, and they all fight. We get to see them fight at one point where the Eradicate Superman is fighting Superboy, and then Steel comes to help, which later gets confirmed that yes, Superboy, of course, you've not realized he's a clone created by Lex Luthor with Kal-El's DNA as well as Lex Luthor's DNA, and Steel is a former employee of LexCorp that felt like he had to take up the mantle of Superman after he died. And then we also got to see the Eradicate of Superman, which I'll later get into, as well as Cyborg Superman. So everybody thinks that Cyborg Superman is the actual Superman. No, it is not, because later on in the movie, we get to see where Justice League is trying to protect the President of the United States, and when this happens, they also get attacked by Darkseid's creatures again. And when that happens, a portal opens up after the fight, and then Justice League is now gone. So we don't know exactly what happened to them. All we know is that now there's just Superman alive, and the Cyborg Superman saves the president, and basically states that we need people that is going to be able to save ourselves, become your own superhero. He gives people some type of device that makes them into mindless monsters, but gives them superhuman strength and speed as well as flight. So they become like mindless monsters, which you later find out that Darkseid is controlling the Cyborg Superman, who is actually Hank Henshaw, who was an astronaut that was his wife and him perished in a accident when Doomsday came to Earth. So we also found out that, of course, and again, guys, the way they did this was absolutely amazing. Was Darkseid created Doomsday? It was an assassin that was there to destroy Superman, and then Hank Henshaw to come and ruin Superman's name. So throughout the entire movie, that is what is going on, basically, to try to figure out how to save Superman. At the same time, you have the Eradicate Superman. He's doing his job. At the same time, he is a hologram that was created for Kryptonians to protect them while in the rejuvenation process, which we do get to see, which Superman was doing his regeneration process within his space pod. So we do get to see him at the almost the tail end of the movie. We get to see the black suit, we get to see the long hair, the classic look for when everyone thinks Superman is dead. And he comes back. He's not at full power yet, but he knows he has to stop the Cyborg Superman along with all these others. So Superboy as well as Steel offer to help him. We see this big collision fight, which was absolutely incredible. And then we also see where Lex Luthor is trying to help get the Justice League back, as well as Lois Lane is trying to distract Cyborg Superman. So Cyborg Superman actually does something to where he is being controlled by Darkseid, but at the same time, he wants to kill Superman because he blames him for his wife's death. And when he opens up the portal that Darkseid wanted him to open, we do get to see where he opens up the portal, and then we just see a massive amount of Darkseid's army. And when that happens, Lois makes a comment saying, "You're really just going to hand over Darkseid or Superman over to Darkseid," when they realize that he is alive. And so he destroys basically the microcontrol chip. He destroys whatever that Darkseid was using to control him to just destroy. And when that happens, you see when the League comes back, they start helping out with the mindless minions that are being controlled by Cyborg Superman. And then Superman comes in, and then we get to see this massive fight between Cyborg Superman and the actual Superman. And we get to see it go back and forth. He's not at full strength yet, so of course Cyborg Superman has the most power at this moment in time. But we do get to see where they launch the League spaceship in space due to earlier the president was doing an announcement for the Justice League Tower where the League was there to protect the president as well as to be there. So we got to see that, and we also got to see where Lois actually was able to help Superman multiple times, and she was able to open up the sun rays where he was able to get the sun and be able to go back to full strength. So we got to see that, which he finally got rid of Hank Henshaw, where it looks like he was in his mind, and the Eradicator Superman was able to go in there and destroy him. So we get to see all that, and at the very end of the movie, we get to see, of course, Superman returning to the Justice League, of course, returning to life, making sure that Clark Kent story was accurate, as well as Superman's. So Martian Manhunter was able to do that for him. But I like to see that this was absolutely great. I wanted to see a lot of different action. We got to see that as well. But I actually gotta say this movie was absolutely magnificent. We got to see a lot of different things that we were able to see within this movie. So I enjoyed it. Go check it out, guys. A lot of voice actors, action sequences were absolutely amazing. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Go check out the movie once again. If you guys are new to the channel, consider about subscribing. Leave comments below, and I'll see you guys on the very next video.